hey, this is Zero.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
So, since it is Christmas, I thought I would talk about one of the main virtues that we associate with Christmas, which is generosity. And there's been a lot of generosity in the Pokemon community. I think it's something that we are very good at, which is pretty cool. And people have been generous to me, which has helped me to be generous to other people. One instance is Jake Dudzik played against me in a League Cup, and I made a mistake, and I didn't ask to take it back, but he suggested that I take it. He suggested that I could take it back, and I was like, "You sure?" And he let me. And now, when I'm playing in a League Cup, maybe not in like top 8 or something, and I don't do that regional still, but when I'm playing in a League Cup and I'm playing against someone, if they're kind and unless we've established that it's more of a cutthroat game, which I'm fine with, I'll let them take things back as well. And that's a direct result of someone being generous with me. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a good thing because it is a competitive game, but I think that's pretty cool. And another way that I think is another way that I've been shown generosity that has allowed me to be more generous or helped me to be more generous is Russell Lepar was very helpful in the establishing and growth of my channel, especially early. And I found out that he has been very helpful in a lot of content creators in the Pokemon community growing and establishing themselves. And I realized that one of the reasons I remembered that one of the reasons I started the YouTube channel in the first place was to create more good content because I thought the community could use more good content. And being reminded of that through the generosity of so many people has helped me just be more willing to share and shout out people who are content creators instead of trying to be in competition with them, because I want there to be more good content. Especially free content, but not necessarily only free content. So I want to help not only create that content, but push other people, other content creators, push their content so that you all can get exposed to more good content. And the last piece of this is there's a temptation sometimes to not want to put out certain content that's going to help people or like to not want to put out a list that I'm going to use because I'm afraid that other people will try and counter me, especially locally, or like, oh, if I'm teaching people these skills that I'm learning, then they're going to be able to use those to beat me. And I think it's worth it. And I think it's probably happened. But I think it's definitely worth it because it just helps the community at large to grow. And I just think that's really cool. So I'm just thankful for the generosity and kindness of the community and how that has encouraged me to be more generous and more kind. Merry Christmas. Thank you guys for watching. We have a couple more videos this week. This is the last week of videos every day until the end of the year. Thanks again, and thank you guys for being such a great community.